Hello Stampede fans, Steve McNelly here to bring you my report card this week. Despite a much improved effort on all sides of the ball, the Harrisburg Stampede dropped their sixth straight game last Saturday night to the Trenton Steel 61-45. The Harrisburg Stampede with this loss dropped to 0-6 on the season and remain in last place in the division. The Stampede seemed to be very evenly matched with the Steel all game long, but mental errors and costly penalties were once again the causes of another Harrisburg Stampede loss. The exams are in. Let's see how the Harrisburg Stampede did against the Trenton Steel. The Harrisburg Stampede offense improved a great deal last Saturday night, and it showed in their efforts to keep up with the Steel's fourth-ranked offense. Stampede quarterback Andre Coles was the player of the game, throwing for 204 yards and 4 touchdowns. Once again, Collis Martin was the leading receiver for the Harrisburg Stampede, catching 9 passes for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. DeCorey Burkett and Terry Jackson also caught 1 touchdown pass each last Saturday night. The running game was once again very effective, as both Andre Coles and Eugene Goodman rushed for 1 touchdown each. The Stampede did a much better job on third down conversions and red zone efficiency, which has been a problem for them in the past. This week, in a much improved effort, the offense receives a B+. The Stampede defense really showed some heart and aggressiveness, pressuring Steel quarterback E.J. Nemeth. Nemeth was running for his life a couple of times in this game, and it showed as he overthrew and underthrew some of his receivers. The secondary was much improved on coverage as well, thanks to the addition of defensive back and wideout Jamal Stokes. The only glaring problem with the defense is the constant penalties. Numerous offsides penalties plagued this defense, which allowed E.J. Nemeth and the Trenton offense to do what they do best. The Stampede defense will need to be more disciplined and hold the line if they are to be successful the rest of the season. This week, the defense receives a very solid B. The usually sure-footed J.R. Cipra had an off day on Saturday night. Unfortunately for the 4-time All-Pro kicker, he was 0 for 3 on field goals. Despite that, he managed to electrify the Equine Arena with 2 very impressive unos. The Steel did their best not to kick to return man Eugene Goodman. However, when he touched the ball, he torched the Steel special teams. Overall, Goodman racked up 57 yards on 4 returns. This week, the special teams receives a B-. The Harrisburg Stampede returned to the Equine Arena this Saturday night as they welcomed their Northeast Division rivals, the Erie Explosion, for another exciting matchup. The Explosion right now are red hot and have our number. However, if you take last week's valiant effort and carry it over to this game coming up, you will see that the Stampede will be too tough to tame and may come out with a huge upset win over the mighty Erie Explosion. This has been Steve McNelly. Thank you for tuning in, and keep your Stampede pride alive, Harrisburg.